Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Saiful Azman bin Haji Bidin. I'm from Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences, University of Technology Mara, UiTM Shah Alam. So for KER 2018 session this morning, I will share with you my research which was done on 2011. The title is Enriching the Comfortability Emotion on Website Interface Design Using Concept Engineering Approach. So the authors is myself and my supervisor, Professor Dr. Muhammad. The content is as appear on the screen, starting with the introduction, objective, methodology, analysis, results, and summary. As introductions, as we know that website is very important, especially for commercial companies and big organizations. So this website needs to be competitive to retain the user, and as well as meet their objective, as well as their survival. So from user research, a website must be usable to capture user attention, and for this reason, many researchers have been exploring meanings of a user web's usability as well as to enhance website capability. So Robert T. Okada has introduced the new paradigms of web comfortability. The web comfortability means to provide not only functions but feelings, emotions of the comforts in the virtual cyberspace in order to satisfy the user by providing less stress use of the website. So the objective is, there are two objectives of this study. To prove web compatibility can be determined by investigate the web compatibility evaluation using concept engineering approach. And the second one is to identify relationships between compatibility values and the website design element through empirical studies. So of course, for the methodology, we will use concept engineering as is proven success of the implementations in designing several prototypes. So the concept engineering mission system have three phases. The first one is synthesize specimens, synthesize concept words, and the last one is subject identifications. So the first one, on this research, the web specimen, we use website. So the design element covers the design in context of the contents and layouts, such as links, fonts, color, navigation patterns, and layout patterns. So we select this website from a limited sources. We take from a Malaysian Digital Social Report, the report which browse by the more than 150 Malaysians among 70 million internet users of Malaysia from the November 2010 until January 2011. So we have chosen 9 websites here. The list appear on the screens. So the list come from the reports, National Digital Social Reports. And the second one is synthesize the concept word identification. So the concept word we adapted from the Robert T. Okada as well as the founders of the web cognitive paradigms. So based on his paper on the 2003, and we adapt the concept word and gather in a major human checklist using 5 points semantic differential scales as we see on the screens. So the words is, there are nine concept words. The first one is comfortable, calm, beautiful, easy to understand, uniform, interesting, trustable, safe, and simple. So the user will read any box here to measure their feelings. So this is subject identification. Over 40 respondents was selected, which range from 20 to 25 years old. Most of them are from college students. We choose them because there was second most common online service user groups, and then also the numbers of the 40s is meet the suggestion numbers of in the KE methodology, which is 30 and 50 subjects. So experiment process start with the 40s subject we get in one place here, and then 8 specimen, actually this is 9 specimen, will show on the layout screen by using LCDs, and then they will rate their emotions on the measurement list checklist. So on the analysis, we use two methods. The first one is PCA and the other one is PLS. So PCA, we want to identify the relations between Kansi and specimen. The second one, we want to investigate the Kansi structure. So as a outcome is a design strategy. We come up later on. We come up with the design requirements, and the second one is a partial least square analysis, and we investigate the influence of design element Kansi, and the design as an outcome of this analysis. We come up with design requirements for a new concept website that using or embeds web comfortability. Okay, from this figure we can see here the two plots here. The two plots here, we can see the first two eigenvector sufficient to characterize these informations. In other words, it shows the overall structures of the Kansi were represented by the first two variables. So the remaining variables are very small and can be ignored. So we'll focus on these two plots on the next analysis. So for PC loading, on this is also three types of PCA were calculated. The first one is PC loadings. The second one is PC score. So for the PC loading, we want to identify the strength and influence of the components to the structure of the Kansi, and also we want to determine the relationship between Kansi and specimen. So for this figure, we can see here, this shows a good distribution of variable corresponding to the concept of the web's comfortability, which is proof the evaluation was successful. So the area of the right hand side is corresponding to the web's comfortability concepts. So here the next one is a PC score analysis. The PC score analysis, we can see the website interface design here. There are 9 interface design here. So for the PC score, we want to visualize this specimen, which one is hold a strong Kansi. So from the figure we can see here, we can see the D, F and H, the 3 here, hold a strong Kansi, which highly corresponds to the comparative values. Analyzing which design characteristics, we will use PLS, partial least square. The analysis result which enable the design guideline to develop a website that embeds targeted web comfortability concepts. So for this figure, we can see there are 3 data sets were used for this analysis. The first one is the dependent one is objective variables, which is a set of 9 set of Kansi respond by 40 subjects. The second one is specimens, the S one, specimens, 8 websites, and the independent is the variables and the design characteristics. So from PLS here, we create a new website comfortability design guidelines. You can see here the web comfortability concept here based on the 9 Kansi words. The first one is comfortable, and this one is website element characteristics. Here advertisement location at upper, so font color blue. So also for the next one they come, so the characteristic. So if you want to create a website design which portray comfortable, so you can use this element. The element must be like this. Upper font must be blue, layout patterns, and so on. The calm, beautiful, and easy. So the next one is also the guidelines. Okay, as a summary, the design requirement for comfortability concept of the website can be concluded. They have the number one is mostly common. The one is location must be upper. The second one is font color must be blue. Third one is layout patterns is left or right. The next one is link color, mixed darks and lights. The last one is navigation location is top and left. So these requirements will create web comfortability design on the website. So on the further research, we will like to investigate the guidelines with the interest of the culture effects. So from these culture effects, we feel that it might be useful contribution to generalize the web comfortability guidelines concept. So for any questions or any suggestions, please please email to me at saifulazman@gmail.com. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Thank you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Bye bye.